What's up, guys? How's it going? This is James coming in from iRun Tech, and I'm bored. I need to make a channel, some content for my channel. And some of the biggest things that you can tell that I don't have in my own channel is good quality equipment. You can make do with what you have. Anybody can record, right? You can make the basic and crappiest camera look good if you have the certain things to make it better. Like, most important is lighting. If you look at one of my favorite YouTubes guys, one of my inspirations here, this is J2 Cents. I mean, look at the lighting on this, how everything is perfectly done. His face is like evenly lit and stuff. He has soft boxes and things around, Now, granted, they're not super expensive, but I don't have soft boxes necessarily. And then my room, let's face it, isn't exactly a studio. And it's not someplace I can have giant soft boxes around, but I want to improve my game a little bit, I recorded other videos in the past of me going around trying to pick up certain materials to make it like a soft box or a light box to try to improve it. So I'm going to try to do that today. I'm going to cut back to back in the day with me going around to Monoprice and not Monoprice, I'm sorry, to Micro Center, and also with me going to IKEA to shopping around for different crap. And I am going to do arts and crafts today. This is a DIY softbox, light box, what have you. It's content, whatever. I hope you enjoy. Thanks. Alright, day 2 of my little upgrade to my desk in my studio here. Again, as I said yesterday, continuing on to today's blog, but yesterday, that I need to find me a soft box, or try to make some type of soft box. Keep grinding. So, we are at Lakey. Let's see if I can Ghetto make something. Something like I'm looking for. It's a square. Gonna have to come out of there. I'm cheap. Like I said, until you guys subscribe to my channel and I make that YouTube money, I can't get cool stuff. Last thing I need is some type of hanging light. I just need something cheap so I can kind of drill a hole or cut a hole in this. Hey, look at me vlogging. Bingo. Got what I needed. Luckily, it came out of IKEA without spending $5,000. The only thing I need left, like I said, is I need a some type of diffuser for the light for the softbox itself. So I'm going to try to use tissue paper. All in all, I don't necessarily know if this project is going to work. It's I don't know, ghetto at best, but that's what I do. I'm ghetto. So I'll vlog along the process to check to see if this works or not. Hopefully it does. If it does, great. I'm only in $15. If it doesn't, hey, I'm only at $15. No biggie. Alright, so with all that, we got some material, and in theory, this may work, and it may not. I don't know. So we got one of these doodads. It's a standard, I don't know what the heck you call this, but it's a plug with a light socket, right? So the theory is I have this kind of like storage box. That's the IKEA picture and number there. It's a square box. We're going to use a X-Acto knife to kind of cut out the bottom of it. Have this guy popped up. See, the edges are kind of sticking out a little bit, so I can make a small little circle cut and drop that down. So that should stay in pretty good, and then I can be ghetto and duct tape it around or do something. And in order to get the reflection, the whole idea is to have this reflect light, right? To more or less give me a nice, even look. These are just regular, kind of like warm lights and not the natural daylight lights. I have a natural daylight light right behind the camera here, which actually probably gives me pretty good even lighting. The warm light kind of gives you like a little bit more of like a yellow tint and a yellow glow, which I like the way the natural light looks a lot better. So I have some more of those. So I'm going to use that on this. And then the other concept of it is to wrap the sides and bottom with aluminum foil. That's the reflection. So it's going to reflect the light towards. And the idea is not to point it directly at you, because then you get a lot of glare, but to kind of point it on the wall and let it kind of diffuse it a little bit. Or even that, what you can do in front of it as you're pointing it towards somebody, you put a little bit of tissue paper or just kind of like plain white paper to kind of diffuse that light a little bit so it's not so strong or so glaring. So, enjoyed this time lapse of me doing arts and crafts. I don't know how it's going to turn out. Let's screw it. Like I said, content. Hashtag content. See, this part comes off. Oh, it doesn't come off. Uh-oh. So they changed that a little bit. That part doesn't come off. So I have to, want to cut dead center here. This is different too. This actually zips down now. Instead of except the little things in there. Okay, so this is different, but this is kind of cool. I mean, the concept is to have it like portable too, so I can have it there. I don't know, maybe ghetto away to mount it. I'm not actually sure how I would do that with a tripod or something, but when I'm done with it, just kind of go like this, take the bulb out the back, and boom, right? Yeah, whatever. Okay, step one done. That doesn't look all that bad. Check out the back of it. See, it just literally just sticks right out the back like that. And then, so we'll plug in cheapo light. And in theory, yeah, kind of cool. All right. Now it's just got to get some aluminum foil for it. We got some foil. It's not going to be the perfect size, and I don't have regular Scotch tape, so I'm just going to use Ghetto old-fashioned duct tape. Wish I had the gray duct tape though. I just have the white. Kind of sucks because the gray would kind of be a little more reflective. Okay. You get the point. And there you have it in all its ghetto fashion. But in theory, this should do a little bit. Help me out a little bit. It's so ghetto. I love it. Now, it's not the prettiest thing in the world, as you can see. Like, I didn't get the foil on very good, but I don't have a very good way of actually putting the foil on. I ended up using the fabric glue that my girlfriend had. I didn't use the duct tape because the duct tape actually didn't stick to this fabric very well, so I figured fabric glue would kind of do the same thing. It doesn't seem to be sticking totally well, but I have to let it dry out a little bit. If you guys know of any other solution that'll make aluminum foils stick to fabric, let me know. Maybe I'll try that out, because this looks promising. We're going to test it out right now, just to test out to see how good the lighting actually is. Okay, I apologize for it being super dark. Let me see if I can actually adjust the white balance or light balance on it. I can't. Okay, so let me turn on this light here. This is kind of give you a better view. So this is the light that I normally have in my room. You see the pretty intense shadows that I have. So what the view that I want to take is, I want to take this view. Now, the only thing, if I have this light on in the back here, see, I'm completely like blacked out, because what it's trying to do is trying not to overexpose because of that light on back there. So now I'm gonna turn this light off, and I have my other light that I just ghettoed out right there. And now, if you can see me a little more even, like colored, even toned, let me show you where the light is. This is where the light is currently. It just brings a nice even color to me. And now that light that I have on back, don't necessarily have to have on, but see how the back is completely lit? This is what you want. It's a nice soft tone that's nice and bright, but it's not too like overly exposed. Now I can do kind of like vlogs like this, or just do my new content videos like this. It actually shows my little Iron Man things up there, which I really like. But the kicker is now this. Since I have this kind of bleeding out, see, I turned this light on now. Now I'm not as dark because I have the other light counterbalancing it. So I can have this kind of lit up, and now I have pretty good light. So this little cheap thing was like $6 or so. See, now when I unplug the light, see how now I'm a lot darker now? Because this light here is kind of overpowering everything. Plug it back in. See, more even distributed, and my cat wants to say hi. So I know what you're saying. If you're saying like, James, how come, why do you have to go through the whole thing of like building this whole little box with aluminum foil on the side? Why not just use the single thing that we had there before? And he's lonely. And because why you want to do that? If I just had that single light shining, kind of hanging down, there's nothing that's directing the light like straight or against the wall, so I would get like incredibly bad glare here. Hey buddy, as you can see right now, even recording through my phone, because I'm having my phone in kind of like a selfie mode. And he's lonely. He doesn't like me recording. Because I have my phone in a selfie mode, you can kind of see the reflection of my glasses. I would get that times 10 if I had that just kind of hanging out. He wants me to carry him. Jeez, buddy. So, I hope you guys like this little video. I hope you like my cat. His name's Bronco. He's just kind of chilling. Give it a thumbs up for my ghetto-ness if you like. I'm going to show some more videos, hopefully pretty soon in the future. Maybe when Bronco, I'm not sure. Okay, get down, buddy. All right, guys. Once again, this is iRun Tech. I will catch you in the next video. Take care.